Billion coin, c'est le meilleur. JBC, avoir du peu, billion coin, c'est le meilleur. JBC, avoir du peu, billion coin. JBC, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Partager ma joie, parce que je suis fier de faire partie de Billion Coin. Chaque fois que j'ai le privilège de partager cette bonne humeur, je le fais avec beaucoup de gaieté et de sagacité. Bonjour, bonjour à tous les leaders du monde. Bonjour à tous ceux qui nous aiment bien. Alors, aujourd'hui, je m'en vais partager avec vous quelque chose d'assez guest, dans une campagne massive, que la communauté grandisse. Alors, il faudrait que les nouveaux s'imprègnent un certain nombre de choses. Non seulement il y a ceci, qui est fait soit en 24 heures, soit en 48 heures, mais le grand leader a bien voulu mettre sur pied cette vidéo. New member instruction to get up to fast start, partie 1, c'est-à-dire les nouveaux membres, les instructions pour que vous puissiez vite démarrer. Alors, je vais partager cette vidéo. Il y a la première partie et il y a la deuxième partie. Mais nous allons partager d'abord la première partie ensemble. Allez, chers amis, écoutez bien, c'est très important parce que TBC, c'est le meilleur.
Good morning, folks. This is Randy Wilson, episode number 165 of our TBC live broadcast. Thank you for being here with me, always learning and growing and developing TBC. It's an awesome honor to be part of this historic time of the early adopter or early adoption of TBC, and soon to be mass adopted all around the world. And in order for us to reach our goal of mass adoption, obviously we're going to need cooperation. mass cooperation is critical in doing what we're here to do. So I hope that you will be paying attention today, and as you do every day, and learning the key to helping TBC achieve its objectives and helping the TBC community in poverty around the world globally. Before we get into things, I just want to say hi to a few people. Hi to a few people here in the chat room. We have our good friend Pixie is here. Thank you so much, Pixie, for all the work that you do. Love for Rahman. I love your consistency and your commitment to the broadcast. Pavitra, have a good night, my friend. Sorry that you wouldn't be able to stay up and hang out with us, but we understand time zones can be tricky things, and we certainly wish you the best. You can watch the replay. Catherine Castillo, how's it going? Good morning there, Randy, sir. Good morning there, Sir Randy, and to everybody in the chat room. But here in Italy, it is already PM, waiting for broadcast. All right, so Catherine, welcome to the broadcast. And Catherine, I would love to hear a little more about your experience so far. Have you been able to, do you have a grip on what the process, what the procedure, what the operation is of TBC? I think you mentioned that Margaret was the person that invited you to the community, which is awesome. And Catherine, I would love to, maybe you can share with us your experience and we can help guide you in the right direction. Also, maybe an opportunity for you to join us in cash flow coaching for a little more private to do in the TBC community. So we can come back to that. Bex Pio, one of our cash flow coaching students. Eric Isili is one of our cash flow coaching students. Guys, we had a great conversation yesterday in cash flow coaching. Eric I just want to tell everybody, I want to make it known to everybody that Eric, you are such a motivation, brother, and an inspiration because of your transparency and your honesty. I think that is something to be noted in our community, that, you know, we need honesty, transparency, integrity, you know, all those great characteristics of, you know, human characteristics that makes us an outstanding community, something to be admired, something to be honored. And it's people like, you know, Bex, Eric, and a lot of you guys out there. Look, if there's Mofo is out there, Mofo Gildas is out there. We call him Money Mofo. What an incredible group of people we have in our community. Ansar Ali, we appreciate you as well. We appreciate all of you guys here. So with that being said, guys, let's jump right into the meat of the discussion here. What we're going to do is we're going to focus in on this blog post right here. The master key to TBC success is to encourage fast duplication. We're going to focus in on this because this blog post really anchors, you know, not just what we should be doing in TBC, not just, you know, celebrating that we're part of this community, but in order for it to really work, you know, for what we're celebrating to come to fruition, we have to act in a certain speed. We have to act at a certain speed. You know, a certain speed is very critical with our operations here. And so all of you out there as TBC community members, just understand that, hey, we want to celebrate. We all recognize the mission of TBC, but we also have to keep in mind that there is a certain level of speed that's necessary here. And here we see a video that was attached to this blog post of Mr. Stephen Cuffey. And, you know, of course, this video references the steps to the fast start system. And we reference that quite often. We're going to take it to another level with understanding the speed, okay? But we want to encourage fast duplication. So that's why I was kind of, identifying Catherine there. And any of you guys that are new to the community, you're brand new, then we need to act fast. We need to act, you know, how do we act fast? Well, let's put some context to that. I'm just going to really read this blog post today. It's a little bit, but we'll get into it so there's a little more understanding, especially for you newer members. But now for those of you that are sponsors, you know, you're out there sponsoring, then you want to utilize this blog post to help guide your new members. And first, we are reminded of the Massive Growth Campaign. And, you know, the Massive Growth Campaign, where we see the duplication effect. How effective is duplication? You know, how efficient we can be with duplication. So, for example, we have everything from one guy getting two guys, who get two guys, who get two guys, or gals, two folks, two people. And you can see that, you know, this duplication process leads to over 1 billion people. You know, that's basically one person starts the trend, starts the process, duplicating, teaching duplication, focusing on duplication. And here we go. One person gets two people, get two people, gets two people, and within 31 steps, we're at over 1 billion. Of course, we have what happens when you use one person that gets 3, one person to get 5, and even one person that gets 10. You know, and this can be pretty adventurous. This can be pretty ambitious here for 10 people to get 10, although it only takes 10 steps to get to 1 billion in that example. But let's go back over here to the blue column. This is the one that's probably most most realistic. And ethical is sort of the correlation between, the rapid rewards program. Okay. And then we the massive growth.
Hey, la connexion nous dérange là, mais soyez patient, ça va aller.
We see the script, so you can immediately go after your two, but stay complete your profile, pay your admin fee, and you invite 10 of your closest friends and family. This could include brother, sister, mother, father, cousin, uncle, aunt. Just the closest people that are easily acquired. If everybody immediately targeted their closest friends and family, we would grab the whole world in a short period of time, because everybody is the closest friends and family to somebody, right? Sign up at least 2 of them before the 24-hour timer runs out. Okay, so there's another indication of timing. Duplication. Sign up at least 2 of them in the first 24 hours, folks. So, the billion coin community is not about signing up and then kind of sitting around waiting for something to happen. Signing up in the billion coin community means sign up and then go get your 2 right away. Invite 10, sign up 2 within the first 24 hours. All right, so with that being the context, let's go read through this blog post, and then we'll open up for some questions here. What if I told you that this is from admin, of course, what if I told you that we could reach our objective in gathering 1 billion members before the end of January 2019? Everything is in place perfectly to make that happen right now. Lack of belief is the only thing holding us back at this time, and I want to turn that around by the end of this article. Collectively, if we will believe we can do this, we will achieve it. Now, this is the main paragraph here. Let's start by looking at how this will benefit you and also all other members in TBC. Picture this in your mind. It's the end of January 2019, and the admin wallet is empty, and we have created 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires, and tens of millions of small business owners accept 100% TBC for their goods and services. TBC is spendable, and we didn't need any banks or exchanges to make our coins liquid. We did that ourselves. TBC is just as good as any paper money because 1 billion people have made it so by coming together. No institution on earth would dare challenge the value of our TBC crinkled coins. No one would want to oppose an effort to finally end poverty globally. People power is chanted in every corner of the earth. The only way to end poverty is through people power. And the people are sick of the corruption of the powers that be and how unfair the current distribution of wealth is today. TBC is a movement of people power on a mission to end poverty globally. And with 1 billion members backing us up, we would be unstoppable. Let's say you are a TBC billionaire at the end of January 2019. Even if a member only gets 1 whole TBC coin, they would become a TBC billionaire. It would bring you complete financial peace of mind, right? You are set for life. Your posterity is set for endless generations to come. This peace of mind will allow you to remain calm as we allow the world to catch up to this new dynamic of having 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. Love and respect will be our guide as we allow the world to catch up. You have plenty of kringles to use to feed and clothe your family. We must put the mission first. Okay? We must put the mission first ahead of a mad dash to elevate our members into a lifestyle of luxury. Let me read that again so everybody can recognize this importance. We must put the mission first ahead of the mad dash to elevate our members into lifestyles of luxury. Luxury for all will come in time. This is what I mean by saying we need to allow the world time to catch up. Peace of mind is the most valuable thing you can have, right? I, as admin, will set up a global database and will invite the poor of the earth to register in it. Immediate help will be given to the poor as we connect the billion members to each sponsor. 3 to 5 poor people in this database. Most poor people would be happy to get about 20 grains of gold worth of kringles as a kickstart. Then we would organize as we go and create job opportunities for all of the poor in our database. This will be a process and at some point we will be able to declare the end of poverty in the year 2020. This achievement creates power, political power, that we as a human race will no longer allow the few to dictate how the many live. This is why the mission must come first. This is why the mission must come first. That we as human race will no longer allow the few to dictate how the many live. This achievement creates power, political power, that we as a human race will no longer allow the few to dictate how the many live. This is why the mission must come first. This is why our members need to free themselves of the disease of greed. Now what is the greed? The greed is this mad dash to elevate our members into lifestyles of luxury. See, guys, we have a bigger plan. We have a bigger mission than elevating our members into lifestyles of luxury in a mad dash chaotic form. Okay? This is why our members need to free themselves of the disease of greed, which is a byproduct of the system of artificial scarcity, even among the poor. Mad dashes up to luxury must be discouraged, as I have said before. I don't want this article to be too long, so you will need to use your imagination of how all of your dreams will come true. Picture 2025, then 2030, through 2050. See the personal transformation of how you will be happily in complete abundance and prosperity. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have a chance to read this whole thing in the short time that we have, but let me just focus in again on this next paragraph where we see the main mode of operandi I mentioned again. Pay close attention to what is said with and start with rewards. We talked about that. Two who get two, and so on. Look at the two who get two column in the massive growth campaign poster. Rapid rewards is based on duplicating two who get two day by day. Day by day. Notice the timing, guys. Notice it doesn't say month by month. It says day by day. Periods become days in the massive growth campaign. And in just 31 days, one leader could create 1 billion members below them. Okay, let's look at this again. If these were days, one member gets 2 members, that's 1 day. 2 member gets 3. You can see, or you know, day 1 member, day 2, that 1 member gets 2 members, day 3, those 2 members get 2 members. And if we did this day by day, then you can see in 31 days, 1 month, basically, we could achieve 1 billion members. Imagine if the existing TBC database decided to all just get 2 who got 2. We could probably get 1 billion members maybe in 10 days. Okay. Again, you know, admin is referencing that we could have the billionaires, the million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires by the end of January 2019. All right, let's go. Let's read on. Periods become days in the massive growth campaign. And in just 31 days, one leader could create 1 billion members below them. We already have millions of members. So this effort will not just come from one leader. Goal of having 1 billion in you, the master key, encourage fast duplication. That is what is missing right now. The master key is to encourage fast duplication. That is what is missing. There are 1,000 distractions within the TBC community right now, and most of these distractions plant seeds of doubt in the minds of our members. Encouragement is missing on a large scale. This one idea that will completely heal our TBC community is to encourage fast duplication. Okay, guys, now we're starting to understand what really we should be focused on. What is the, you know, the excitement? What is the celebration? What is the operation? You know, if you are stagnant in the TBC community, or if you're in the dark, and you're wondering what's my role in this whole thing? How do I make it happen? How do I contribute? This is your answer right here. Encourage fast duplication. We need to unify on that one idea. New members see a 24-hour and a 48-hour timer once they pay the admin fee. We need to rally around these timers and encourage the use the script and instructions provided within the dashboard of KCBO. Leaders need to stay on top of the growth happening below them using the genealogy tool in KCBO and make sure they supply the needed cryptocurrencies to keep the duplication moving smoothly. All to keep this. All right, guys. So much more to this blog post, and you really should to it, especially including all of the sections that talk about encourage fast duplication. All right, I just wanted to make sure that we all understand the mode of operation, the speed of operation. What is the focus? Encourage fast duplication. So let me turn to my audience here, and let's go ahead and ask you for your comments on this. Let's go ahead and get into the chat room here, guys. Please feel free to add your comments to the chat room, and let's talk. Maybe you guys have questions about what we have brought to the community today. Any comments on that? Edwin says, why is my cookies pending? Edwin, I'm not sure. Thanks for being here, by the way, Edwin, again. But I'm not sure why your cookies would be pending. This is certainly something that you want to document and ask of the support help desk, and make sure that you maybe take snapshots of your screen and everything and submit that to the help desk. Okay, Crypto Magna says TBC in action. Now, guys, that's what a TBC-tion is, right? If you say I'm a TBC-tion, then you're saying I'm TBC in action, right? TBC in action. So TBC in action is much of what we've been talking about today. It's the encouraging fast duplication. That is the action. For Rahman says short time plan, long time plan, then action. Let's go on. I see Brother Pratam is here. Good to see you guys. Joseph Lambert is here from Mexico. Crypto Magnet brought up guys, my Facebook account apparently has been hacked. It's been turned here right now. I'm locked out of my Facebook account, just so you guys know that. Let's go on. All right, any other comments based on what we've been talking about today? If not, no worries. Just want to reach out to you guys if anyone has any questions. If anyone has any confusion, what the master key of TBC is. The master key to success is fast duplication. Now, with that being in mind, let me just share with you guys one more thing here. Let's go to the Creamer Cashback office. I think we can see this now. This might be something that you guys didn't know here before. Let's see. In your referrals, I want you guys to notice that in the back office now, in the menu section, if you go to marketing and go to your referrals, okay, you can see your referrals. You can go to the column that says, status. So now you can see your referrals and see who's paid and who's not paid. Okay, you can see who's paid and who's not paid. And so now what this allows you to do is contact them. Okay, remember, we encourage fast duplication. Now some of these guys, hey, maybe they've fallen off the horse. right? They fell off the horse somewhere, and maybe they just need a little call, a phone call to you know, touch base with them and just kind of say hi. You know, hey, you know, are you, you know, where are you? Hey, have you heard the latest with TBC? We're in the mass growth campaign right now. We're in the mass merchant adoption campaign right now. Hey, have you heard about our new articles of association? You know, some of these guys are they're just out in the dark somewhere, and you might need to contact them and just, you know, maybe they want to hear from you, just to let them know that TBC is still alive and well. Guys, sometimes I get people calling me and saying, hey, what's going on with TBC? I haven't heard anything from them lately. Well, you know, they're out of touch. They haven't been reading the blog and whatnot, but here you go, guys. And then you can view their information right here. So that's a new addition to the back office. Okay, really cool. Really, really cool. All right. So I just want to share that with you guys. Any other comments about fast duplication? I'm gonna call on our friend. I'm gonna call on our friend Catherine there. Catherine, if you're still out there, still watching, you can chime in here anytime on the chat room here. And I'm only just calling on you because I think you said you were new. And, you know, let me know, does this make sense? You know, as far as the fast duplication, Catherine, you know, does this, you know, would you like some help with fast duplication? You know, helping you identify your two.
Ok. Cher ami, je crois que vous avez suivi. Les questions de suivre simplement les instructions données par le système, les instructions données par l'administrateur, de telle sorte que chacun de nous puisse non seulement gagner la plus-value, mais permettre à ce que la communauté puisse grandir. Alors, exploiter cette technique de façon minutieuse, parce que là, il s'agit d'un grand leader. Ils sont rendus. Ce n'est pas n'importe qui dans la communauté TBC. Donc, quand il donne un chemin, quand il opérationnalise une manière de faire, il est question que nous puissions en saisir et que les uns et les autres puissent véritablement en tirer tout le profit qui en ressort. Alors,